ASTA, and today we're going to be talking about the Find a Travel Agent directory on travelsense.org. So there are really a multitude of benefits associated with ASTA membership, but today we're going to focus on just one in particular, and that is the Find a Travel Agent directory. The Find a Travel Agent directory is a members-only directory located on travelsense.org. The directory allows agents to connect directly to consumers through a customizable profile that can really be updated as often as you like. This gives you the ability to control what information you are presenting about yourself. Your profile is your key to reaching an unlimited number of potential customers. So let's take a step back and start from the beginning. What is travelsense.org? Travelsense.org is a consumer-driven website that is hosted by ASTA. The website is marketed directly to consumers and draws them in through articles about destinations and travel tips, information on travel warnings, and most importantly, access to qualified travel agents through the Find a Travel Agent directory. This directory showcases all ASTA travel agent members by allowing each agent to create his or her own personalized profile. Consumers have the option to search for a travel agent based on fields such as location, specialization, languages spoken, keywords, and much more. Essentially, any piece of information that you add into your profile becomes a field by which a consumer can find you. So what does a profile on the Find a Travel Agent directory look like? Well, here's a prime example. On your screen now is the profile of Greg Pearson, an active travel agent member of ASTA. You can see here that Greg has all of his contact information on the top of the profile, along with a profile picture. In his case, Greg decided to add a profile picture of a landscape, perhaps a destination that he's been to or one that he likes to sell. You also have the option of adding a profile picture that shows you specifically. Either he's a profile, a picture directly of you, or you standing in a location. Either way, our consumer data shows that the profiles with pictures get the most views, so I would definitely suggest that you add one. Over on the left-hand side, you can see where consumers can request a trip quote directly from the agent. This information, along with the contact information for the consumer, will be sent to the email address we have on file for your membership. And a little bit further down, consumers have the ability to give you a thumbs up if they like your profile or you in general. The bottom section of the profile displays detailed information you have entered about yourself. For instance, destinations you specialize in, or types of travel you may specialize in, languages you speak, or more information about you personally, when you started in the industry, places you've loved to travel to, etc. Again, the more complete all of these sections are, the more likely you are to attract consumers through your profile. So let's talk about how you update your profile on the Find a Travel Agent directory. The process really boils down to a few simple clicks. First, you will need to log into your account on ASTA.org. Now I'm going to go to a browser that has ASTA.org open. Your login is always going to be your email address that is listed in your membership profile. If you have forgotten your password, you can use the Forgot Password link that's available up here in the upper right-hand corner of the page. Once you're logged in, like on this screen, Greg is currently logged in, click on the My Profile link in the upper right-hand corner of the page, and you'll come to your membership landing page. Now, before I move on to the next step, I want to highlight something in Greg's profile. In this section here, you can see the number of times his profile has been viewed. And then below that is the number of times that his name has showed up in the search result. For instance, if a consumer goes onto the website, travelsense.org, and searches for a travel agent that specializes in adventure travel, if Greg has adventure travel listed as one of his specialties, his name will show up in the search result. In the same section, you can also see your personalized URL. With this feature, you'll be able to link directly to your profile, much like a personal website. Sorry, and back to the PowerPoint now. Moving back to updating your profile, you'll next click on the Edit Specialization link on the left-hand side of the page. From this page, you can click on any of these buttons that updates what the information is in this section. So any of these edit buttons that are here, or even editing your picture. It's just as simple as clicking on the button and then entering the new information. So why should you update your profile on the Find a Travel Agent directory? Well, in September alone, TravelSense.org received over 70,000 visitors. Consumers are driven to TravelSense.org for a multitude of reasons, but in the end, a majority of them are looking for a travel agent. As I've already mentioned, our website statistics show that consumers are more likely to interact with agents who have a complete profile. And why is that? Well, your profile on the Find a Travel Agent directory makes you even more accessible to consumers while promoting your expertise. Consumers have the ability to find you through the directory searches located on TravelSense.org, and that would be these three highlighted areas here. The links to the directory are located where I've highlighted below. Consumers can easily look at your profile and see the areas of expertise, making them more likely to select you as their agent. Also, your profile gives consumers multiple ways to contact you, either directly with the contact information listed at the top of your profile, through your social networking information located at the bottom of your profile, or by requesting a quote from you through the Trip Quote tools. There are actually two options for consumers to use the Trip Quote tools. They can either request a Trip Quote directly from you, an agent, by clicking in this area here, or request a Trip Quote from all travel agent members by using the link over on this side. In this slide, you can see examples of both types of requests that I've highlighted below. On the left-hand side are two direct requests that came into agents just this week. And obviously, these are just examples of requests because the full request includes the consumer contact information. On the right-hand side is a list of Trip Quote requests that are open to all travel agent members. These requests continue to come in every day, so make sure you are taking advantage of the qualified leads available through your membership by checking in as often as possible. Another benefit you'll see from your Find a Travel Agent directory profile is recognition in Google searches. We've recently reconfigured TravelSense.org so that member profiles are being picked up in Google. As you can see in this screenshot, Greg's TravelSense.org profile was the second page pulled up in a search for his name. Now, this may be a little more difficult for you ASTA members with common names. However, the more traffic that is driven to your profile through the information you add to it, the more likely your profile will start getting picked up by Google. Your profile in the Find a Travel Agent directory also provides you with the opportunity to create a personalized URL. As I briefly mentioned before, the personalized URL can be a cost-free opportunity to market yourself much like a personal website. This link can be sent directly to clients or even potential clients. And again, to update this custom URL, click on the Edit Custom URL link in your member profile on ASTA.org. So hopefully you were able to see today that updating your profile on the Find a Travel Agent directory on TravelSense.org is a very easy process, but very worthwhile in the long run. And I'm hoping that you will use this and other member benefits to your advantage. So now I think we have plenty of time to take any questions you may have.
Yep, thank you, Bethany. So for those of you listening in, if you do have any questions, please send them through the questions pane on the right-hand side of your screen, and we'll be happy to address them. Okay, first question was, sorry I joined the webinar a little late. Can you provide the web link again where we can update our profile?
Sure. For ASTA members, all you'll need to go to is asta.org onto the ASTA homepage and log into your member profile in the upper right-hand corner of the page. Your login will always be the email address we have on file for you, and your password, if you've forgotten that, you can just use the forgot password to have an email sent to you to reset your password. Then once you're in your profile, the edit links are on the left-hand side, and then you can go into each one and edit the information however you want.
The next question that came in, Bethany, was they want to know, is there a max size of a JPEG that we can upload an image? Is there a size maximum that we need to adhere by, or any size can be uploaded?
When you're going through the editor for the profile pictures or the 3 pictures listed at the bottom of the profile, there is a limit, and it is listed on the website. I'm sorry, I don't remember it off the top of my head. But the system will also help you in resizing images to fit on the space allotted for the website.
Okay, I'm just waiting to see if there's any additional questions that are coming in. Would you mind going back to the slide that you mentioned on how to personalize the Travel Sense page? She just wants to see what, where that can be done.
Okay. So, like I said before, updating your profile is really just a 3-click process to get to the spot. First, you're going to go to travelsense.org. Oops, sorry about that. And log in, which you can see in this first image on the left-hand side. Once you're in, you're going to come to your membership landing page, and you're going to click on the Edit Specializations. Now I'm going to switch over to the sample profile I have up. This is Greg Pearson, who I've been using as an example for this presentation. Over on the left-hand side, if I click on this Edit Specializations, I come to pretty much shows everything he has listed currently in his travelsense.org profile, which actually looks like this. So if he wants to edit any of this information, he just needs to click the edit links over on the right-hand side. So obviously this edit link will update the information at the top, his contact information. This edit link down here, the second one, will allow him to update any destination specialties or travel specialties or languages he speaks. And then as the further down we go, you kind of get the point, the personal information and then the other travel photos.
Okay, thank you. Just seeing if any other additional questions are coming in. Question is, can we contribute information about our destination on travelsense.org? For example, there is very little information about Ecuador.
Whoever posed the question, are you talking about sending in articles about Ecuador?
I think what they're doing is, yes, sending in articles about Ecuador or any knowledge they may have on Ecuador, if they could provide that on travelsense.org.
Well, we are always looking for more information to provide to consumers for travelsense.org, so any information that you would like to send to us, I would suggest you can either send it to me personally at bmills@asta.org or to askasta@asta.org, which is listed on several pages on the website. It's one of our email addresses that multiple people in our member care department check. But essentially, we'd be more than happy to take the information, and if it is appropriate to put on travelsense.org, then we'll make it available. Now, as far as your profile is concerned, there are some areas that you just have to pick and choose from a list. So the areas of expertise, for instance. You wouldn't be able to add in an extra destination or type of travel specialty. You would just be able to choose from what is available. But this section down at the bottom, the personal information, if you really have a special place in your heart for Ecuador and have traveled there and love to sell travel to Ecuador, I would definitely suggest adding it into any of these sections down here in the personal information area, and then also uploading some travel photos from Ecuador.
Okay, great. Well, thanks so much, Bethany. It looks like that was the last question. I just want to thank everyone today for listening in, and just a quick reminder that we did record this webinar so that all of the members listening in can visit our audio-video library. The recording should be up in the next couple of days, and that recording will be made available. For any of you non-members listening in, if you do have any questions about the content we talked about today, you can either send your questions in to me directly. My name is Matt, and I'll give you my email address. It is mbancroft, B as in boy, ANCROFT, at ASTA.org, and we will be happy to assist you. Again, thanks again for listening in, and Bethany, thank you, and I hope everyone has a great day.
Thanks, Matt.